Hi everyone, welcome to Love Lessons for Men. Now, relationships, they can be a wild ride, man. A source of deep joy, the kind that makes your heart sing, or they can be a painful frustration, leaving you feeling lost and alone. But here's the thing, fellas. Often, we men, we unknowingly sabotage the very thing we hold dear. We get in our own way, trip over our own boots, and wonder why the path's so bumpy. In today's video, we're going to shine a light on those shadows, uncover those blind spots. We're going to talk about the 5 biggest mistakes men make in relationships, and more importantly, how to avoid them. We're going to navigate this terrain together, learn from each other, and come out the other side stronger, wiser, and ready to build the kind of love that lasts. Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Ignoring emotional connection. Alright, fellas. First up, and this one's a big one, is ignoring emotional connection. We men, we're wired to fix things, to solve problems. It's in our nature. So when our partner comes to us with an issue, what do? We jump into solution mode. We offer advice. We try to fix it. But here's the catch. Sometimes, what she needs isn't a mechanic, it's a witness. She doesn't need her feelings dissected and solved. She needs them heard, acknowledged, validated. Let's say she's had a bad day, a real humdinger. She comes home, kicks off her shoes, and starts telling you about it. And what do? We jump right in with, well, you should have said, or why didn't you just... We think we're helping. But what she really wanted was for you to just be present, to listen, really listen, with your ears and your heart, to hold space for her emotions without trying to change them. This ain't about fixing, it's about feeling. It's about connecting on a deeper level. And that starts with learning to hold emotional space. Ask open-ended questions, things like, how did that make you feel? And be genuinely curious, not just ready to jump in with your 2 cents. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is just be there, fully present, and let her know that her feelings matter. Chapter 2. Needing to be right all the time. Next up, we're talking about the need to be right, to win every argument. Now, listen, I get it. We all like to be right. It's a primal thing, a validation of our ego. But here's the thing about relationships. They ain't a courtroom, and you ain't a lawyer. It ain't about winning the case. It's about understanding each other, meeting in the middle. If you're in a disagreement and you find yourself bulldozing over her points just so you can get the last word in, you might win the argument, but you're losing something far more valuable. Her trust, her emotional safety. See, when you constantly have to be right, you create a dynamic where she feels like she can't be vulnerable, like she can't express herself fully. And that, my friend, is a recipe for resentment and distance. So, what's the alternative? Focus on resolution, not domination. Ask yourself, do I want to be right or do I want to be close? Because sometimes, being close means letting go of the need to be right. It means listening to understand, not just to respond. It means meeting her in the middle, finding common ground. Remember, a relationship is a partnership, not a competition. Chapter 3. Losing your identity in the relationship. Alright, fellas, this next one's about holding on to yourself while you're building a life with someone else. It's about maintaining your individuality, your passions, your own damn rhythm. See, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a new relationship, to want to spend every waking moment together. And that's great, that initial spark is a beautiful thing. But what happens when that spark starts to fade? When the newness wears off? If you've let go of everything that makes you, you. If you've become a shadow of the man you once were, you're gonna find yourself feeling lost, resentful, and frankly, a little empty. And she's gonna feel it too. She fell in love with you for a reason, for the man you were. The man with his own interests, his own drive, his own unique way of looking at the world. So, keep growing, keep exploring, keep nurturing the things that light you up. The healthiest relationships are two whole people sharing life, not two halves clinging to each other. Don't be afraid to have your own thing, your own passions, your own time. It'll make you a better partner in the long run. Chapter 4. Avoiding difficult conversations. Now this next one's about courage, about speaking your truth, even when it's uncomfortable. Avoiding difficult conversations, fellas. It's like letting a leak fester in the foundation of your relationship. You might think you're doing the right thing by avoiding conflict, by keeping the peace. But all you're really doing is sweeping those issues under the rug where they're gonna keep building up until one day, boom, they explode. Maybe you're unhappy with how often you see each other, or maybe there's something she's doing that's been grinding your gears. But instead of speaking up, you bottle it up. Let that frustration simmer until it boils over into a big ol' mess. And then, you're fighting about something that's completely unrelated to the real issue. Look, relationships thrive on honesty, on open communication. So, practice courageous honesty. Sit her down and say, "This is uncomfortable to talk about, but I think it's important." Approach the conversation with respect, with a willingness to listen and understand her perspective. Difficult conversations, they ain't always easy, but they're the foundation of trust and intimacy. Chapter 5. Avoiding difficult conversations. Alright fellas, last but not least, we're talking about appreciation, about never taking her for granted. See, in the beginning, we're all Romeo, right? We bring flowers, we write poems, we hang on their every word. But as time goes by, that initial spark can fade and we fall into routine. We forget to nurture the relationship, to remind her why we fell in love in the first place. We stop doing the little things, the compliments, the surprise dates, the genuine listening. We start taking her for granted, expecting her to always be there, to always be understanding, to always be the rock. And that, my friends, is a surefire way to make her feel unappreciated, unseen, and ultimately unloved. So, here's the thing. Never stop dating her. Keep the curiosity alive. Ask her about her day. Really listen to her answer. Express your appreciation daily. Even a simple thank you for always supporting me can reignite that closeness. Remember, relationships are like gardens. They need constant tending to thrive. Outro building a love that lasts. Relationships, they're a mirror, reflecting back to us who we are, how we show up in the world. The good news is, these mistakes, they ain't permanent. By becoming aware, by making small intentional changes, you can create a stronger, more fulfilling relationship. Thanks for watching, fellas. If this video gave you some insight, made you reflect a little, do me a favor. Hit that like button, share it with a friend who might need to hear it, and subscribe to Love Lessons for Men for more honest advice about love, confidence, and communication. Drop a comment below. Which mistake surprised you the most? Or which one have you made in the past? And don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching until the end, and I'll see you in the next video.